Hello everyone, MarkyJoe1990 here, and before we start the video, I just want to promote Sator's DeviantArt. Sator being Avaraxis' brother, Avaraxis being creator of Tales of Pert and also Heirs of Rage. And speaking of Tales of Pert, Sator is Pert himself! Oh shit! Plot twist! And yeah, he has a DeviantArt, and he doesn't get any fucking views, but look at all this amazing art! Like, he's done fan art of Heirs of Rage, and it looks amazing. Like, holy shit, Mari. Holy shit, these two guys, Dawn and Dusk. Oh, even Mermy, and, what's-his-face, Chibaraxis, and, Ryukaze, what the fuck? And he doesn't get any fucking views. Also, lots, and I do mean lots of art of Ari from League of Legends, so if you're into that chick, feel free. But, yeah, he doesn't get any fucking views on his DeviantArt, and he's an amazing artist. And he also made the thumbnail for this series. So, if you feel bad for him, go to his DeviantArt. It's sator.deviantart.com. And also, for the ladies in my YouTube channel watching this, he's single, I think, and 21. Anyway, enjoy the fucking video.
Hey, it's me, Marky Joe, here to entertain you. Yes, it is my show. It exists. I don't know what I'm gonna do with it.
Yeah. Okay, so first things first. Oh my god! Marky Joe's making a new Fire Emblem hack review series. Holy shit! Alright, now that we've gotten that out of the way, welcome to Bloodlines. This is a Fire Emblem hack created by Ghaststation. He asked me to let's play it, and well, here you go. So, before I start the footage, let's chat for a bit. Firstly, as by request of Ghaststation, this let's play is going to be done in the same format as what I used for Fire Emblem Mystery of the Emblem, which is to say that I'm going to record my gameplay first, then commentate over it in post-production. Ghast mainly wanted this because he would prefer I focus on critical analysis rather than playing the game live and giving my authentic reactions. Secondly, this hack's existed for a while, and I have somewhat of a checkered past with Ghaststation. I'll give you the Cliff Notes version. Back when this hack was made, it was during the era of Marky Joe that was an entitled sourpuss, kind of like how I was during Rage Fest 3. I was pretty relentlessly harsh towards this hack when I played it, and I was also just a dick to Ghast, despite him helping me with my own project, Chronicles of Lucaria. Eventually, Ghast took the gloves off and gave me a proper sizing up, and I ended up agreeing with him. Like, I was like, yeah, I am an asshole, and my fans are always telling me I'm not an asshole, just honest, quote-unquote. And, you know, I always felt that way about myself, but I never got, you know, confirmation. So it just kind of bugged me for a while. Anyway, after that, I started to really think about how I act in my videos, and the result is I'm less harsh on Fire Emblem hacks. And it's a damn good thing that I played Midnight Sun, because that certainly helped me transition into a more fair and positive critic. Now let me set the record straight, though. I believe criticism is helpful, but you also need to point out what the creator did right. And if they aren't sure how to improve something, it's good to give suggestions. This makes you seem like less of an asshole, and by extension, you don't end up making the creator feel discouraged. Some people like how quote-unquote honest I was back in ye old days, but the truth is, the reason why I was so relentlessly harsh is because I didn't really know how to point out what people did right. Because I would always have my own vision of, like, what the hack would be at its full potential. So I would focus so much on that and not what it actually is. So when it failed to meet those expectations, I'd be like, what the fuck? What's going on here? This doesn't make sense! But yeah, that's not helpful, so I decided to stop doing it. And with that out of the way, let's fucking get this shit on the road, shall we? Click. Ghaststation. Oh man, I'm certainly going to the gas station tonight to fill up my gas. Anyway, the first chapter is called Haunted Memories. The fucking intro screen with the press started shit looks really awesome. It's got all sorts of, like, blue and white. By the way, that whole monologue was on the script, and now I'm off the cuff. So forgive me if this seems a little improvised. But anyway, so to give you a summarization of what this shit is, it's telling us the story of long ago. Humans and some other fucking species lived together. The other species was around first and brought prosperity to the world. And then humans came in and we were like, yeah, let's live together, you know? Let's smoke the pot. And then, suddenly the humans start to act like dicks. And they knocked the other species, I guess the Viperians or whatever, out of the world or whatever. You know, the Viperians went into hiding and shit. And the humans proceeded to just, you know, take over the rest of the world and spread their dominion. It's kind of similar to FE7 if you ask me, but, you know, it doesn't need to be super original. I'm sure that this hack will have its own, like, you know, take on it. But anyway, so we get this black screen with weird-looking text. It's on one hand, it's a cool effect, but on the other, it looks kind of bad. I don't know. I think it's a cool effect. I think it's fine. It's basically Ghast took advantage of like a glitch when you create text that has like no character speaking it or whatever. And he kind of used that for a dramatic effect, which I thought was pretty creative. And these are, I don't know the story too well, but I'm gonna assume that these are flashbacks of some kind in which horrible shit happened in the past, and we had some chick with rainbow hair and an old face, and yeah, there's all sorts of dead people. It's weird that there's just the one red unit over there, but I think the implication here is that like there was a fight, and then, you know, more of our buddies died than the evil guys. Oh shit! What the fuck? It's a triangle formation. Anyway, so this is Bram. This guy has, he's pretty fucking edgy. And this is his dog. Oh shit, a dog in Fire Emblem? What the fuck? I mean, FE8 had him, but I digress. But anyway, Bram just woke up from a dream. It's pretty clear, at least to me, that this is some kind of like flashback from the past. Like some fucked up shit happened in the past, or it could be from the future, who knows? Maybe that's what's going on. Like Bram becomes, he finds out he's royalty or something, or he becomes royalty, and then all that fucked up shit happens in the future. This little person, I don't fucking remember his name. I'm sure that Bram will say it at some point, but he's just here to tell us like, oh shit, dude, the fucking one-eyed king, he's abandoned and he just ransacked our village with his 3 other buddies. You'll see what I mean in a bit. And Bram's like, oh shit, I gotta save the village. Bram is a vigilante, and this is the one-eyed king dude. And I guess this is the village of Newood. I didn't pay too much attention to the dialogue because I was just like, I've played this hack several times, I know what's going on. And this is just some villager who's just like, oh, Bram, save me. My face yearns for you! Okay, anyway. Oh, okay, yeah. Okay, so the girl's name is Jane. That was the person in the thing. And this is Dewey. He's a barky dog. He loves to yap a lot. And this is Wire from Fire Emblem Rekka no Ken. As you can see, this is before he joined the Black Fang. And little did we know that he was actually quite a dog fan. So much that he wanted to pet them with his axe. Oh, but what's this? Oh, backflip chompies! What the fuck? Also, I gotta say, Dewey has very shiny teeth. Like, this dog gets some really nice dental hygiene. And then here's the chapter. Oh shit! We're finally doing this shit, man! Oh, gotta turn the animations back on. This isn't FE3. It actually takes 5 seconds to complete a chapter. Anyway, there's Dewey. He's got a tooth weapon. It says it's used for biting. It's solely for him. What it doesn't tell you is that it's effective against cavalry and knights. But luckily, I think Ghaststation took my advice and was like, yeah, so you could convey it to the player that this is super effective against cavaliers if you just put a cavalier like right up to the first village. And it was like, oh yeah, let's fucking do that. And so we did. So by having Dewey attack that first dude by the village, you find out that, oh shit, okay, so it has effectiveness against these cavalier dudes. I have no idea why he made a promoted unit into like one of the first enemies in the game, but his stats are shitty enough, so whatever. That's Yald. He's got quite the interesting hairline there, and he's got an eye patch. I don't know why I think this, but it seems like he like dealt with a fire or something, and that's why his hair looks that way. But anyway, there's Dewey. He's doing another backflip. He's a very acrobatic dog. I'm not sure dogs can actually do that, especially with the like, because their center of gravity is much different than ours, and plus he like. Alright, you know what? I should probably stop trying to question the logistics here. Anyway, there's Bram with his fucking rad-ass animation. Unfortunately, he does not use both swords unless you land a critical hit, in which he does like a fucking Tales of Symphonia super thrusty attack, or a Kenshiro thrusty attack of doom. So, I guess I should fucking analyze the chapter and say some useful feedback. I'm really digging the enemy palettes. They add a uniqueness to the chapter that makes it special and shit. When I first played this chapter it kind of took a while to complete, because one, you have two player units rather. Not so fast, Eager McBeaver. You only had 2 playable units, and the top right area had a prize that you had to get, and it was blocked by a door and I think a mage, so it took a while to get it. So like when I would actually, if I were to 100% complete the chapter, it took like 8 turns, and I'm like, dude, Ghast, that's like too many turns. You gotta make the first chapter shorter than that. And so what he did is he repositioned the enemies a bit, changed up the village formation so that it would be easier to, you know, travel about and get to the boss and complete the chapter in a very small amount of turns. I believe this chapter can be completed in 4 or 5 turns, and here's a little riddle here. It's a little difficult to discern because Dewey's the one picking it up, but if you pick it up with Bram, he's like, oh, what's this? It's a hint. But yeah, like, he repositioned stuff so that the chapter would take less time overall to complete. And in my opinion, a first chapter should take about 5 turns or less. I completed this in 6 turns, but that's because I made some inefficient calls in my judgment. So there you go. But yeah, the hint in the house just tells you, like, dude, there's a thing. You have to figure out this riddle to figure out where the thing is, and it's in that tree right over near the house. The very suspicious tree on its own. It used to be in the top right, but again, that took a while. It was kind of tedious, and when you want your game to be replayable, you generally want to avoid like having the player waste too much time in the early chapters so that they could get to the fucking good shit. And oh shit, Bram with the level ups. Oh, and a glitch. Wow, that's pretty nice looking. He didn't get any of the important stats, damn. I mean, Res is an important stat, but only to an extent. So, yeah, you get the red stamp. I think that is an elixir. This game chose weird names for everything. Like, instead of the command wait being wait, that he made it stop. He turned the vulnerable areas into, like, patches and stuff. Which is a little, I guess I'd call it kind of arbitrary, but it's, you know, whatever. Who cares? A lot of people in ROM hacks want to change stuff just for the sake of changing stuff, but in my opinion, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. But anyway, Captain Midgetface is reunited with Jane, and everybody's okay, and luckily the 4 fucking dudes who walked into the chapter didn't cause any major damage, you know, nothing's on fire, and the livestock, the cows that were threatened, you know, they're all fine. They get to eat grass for another day. So what else do I gotta say about this chapter? I'd say that, compared to the last time I played it, it's definitely an improvement. I mean, there's not much you can do with a prologue chapter when you have only 2 units, but when you make it so that it's much quicker to complete, that is felt in the long term. Like, if somebody replays your hack over and over again, it feels far less nuisancesome. That's a new word I've made up. I hope you like it. Also, check out this chick. She's got the fucking, like, half-closed eyes, like, Bram, you stay 1 extra night, bitch. And Bram's like, well, you know, you're concerned about me, so I guess I'll stay a bit longer. And she's also just like, hey, You've been having those dreams, right? The bad ones? You know, Bram doesn't give her a direct answer. But, you know, that's just his fucking... That's his, you know, personality. He's a fucking edgelord. He's gotta be mysterious. So he can't just straight up tell her. I mean, that would be fucking... It would also concern her, so... But yeah, good first chapter. Off to a good start. Let's fucking keep this ball rolling, shall we? I need someone to review my FE hack. He needs to be someone who won't cut me slack. It's Marky Joe, he's arrived from his golden chariot, and down he walks